I know. I still got a lot of fat to go. All right. What I wanted to do, because not a lot of information out there, is to give y'all the difference between S23 and Winstrol. Now, so the first time I took Winstrol, I had no idea what the fuck it was, and I actually thought it was something else. I was getting this really strong appetite suppressant from this company, and for whatever reason, as a bonus gift, they gave me 10 milligrams of Winstrol that I actually thought they came in packets like this, just like this. Don't know if you can read this stuff or not, but they actually say two different things. I didn't know that. I actually thought I was taking the appetite suppressant that worked great, worked amazing. But they was 15 milligrams and the Winstrol was 10. I was like, all right. So after I got done with the 15 milligram and dropped a bunch of weight, and I wasn't even working out. I wasn't doing anything. I would just use it so I can start eating right. That's what I thought it was going to do. But I did drop a lot of weight because, I wasn't eating as much. So after that got done, I started taking the 10 milligrams of Winstrol, thinking it was the appetite suppressant, and it just wasn't doing anything. So I started taking 2 pills and 3 pills, and then before you know, I'm taking like 50, 60 milligrams, which honestly, I took it for about a week before I realized what it was, and it didn't do anything. I didn't feel anything because I wasn't working out. And then after a while, the appetite suppressor got a little bit too pricey. So I started looking for an ECA stack. And that company that I went online to get it. And then that's the first time I ever heard of SARMs. First time. So I didn't know what the fuck they were. I was looking them up and all that shit. And then I ran into Rad140, which supposed to Dylan Gemelli. I looked him up. I looked it up on YouTube to see what the fuck it is, and he was just saying it's the greatest thing in the world and all that. So I got it, and I had it in my head. Okay, however many milligrams I got left of the Winstrol, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it for 6 weeks, 42 days, and I had enough, almost enough that I could take 40 milligrams. Towards the end, I was taking 30. But at that point, I was actually doing push-ups every day. About, I don't know, at the most, I'll do 30. Then every 90 seconds, I would do whatever I can do. Whether it was 10, 8, 9, 15, whatever it was. And 30 milligrams of Rad140, 40 milligrams of Winstrol. After the second week, I am not lying. My weight stayed the same, but easily I was doing 50 to 60 push-ups. And honestly, when I was doing push-ups, instead of struggling, like my first 10, it just felt like I was doing this. Like I felt so weightless. That's how strong it made me. And the 90 seconds that I was dreading, and I'll like look at my watch and I'm like, oh fuck that. I'm doing it 2 minutes, 2 minute rest periods instead of 90. After like 30, 45 seconds, I was ready to go. And that was my first time ever doing like 500-600 push-ups a day on this stuff. So once it was done, it was done. I felt amazing. I think I was like 205 at the time. I'm about 229 now, fat. I just dropped off. But, so, I decided, when this stuff came out, they said it's the same thing. Now, I'm not going to get Winstrol again. I wish I could, but I'm not. But they said this is going to be the same thing. So, I got this. And tell you the truth, I took it by itself. I figured that the Rad140 didn't do anything. I blamed it all on the Winstrol. But I did take another cycle of Rad from Enhanced Chemicals by itself, and it didn't. Honestly, it probably did some shit, but it didn't really do nothing the way what the Winstrol with it did. So actually, I was blaming it on the Rad. I was like, just 30, 40 milligrams of Winstrol. That's not a lot. It probably didn't do anything. So, but it did. It was all mostly Winstrol. So, start taking this, and day one, I got acid reflux the same way I did when I took Winstrol. So I'm like, oh, this is great. This is okay. It's the same thing, but it's not. Honestly, I put on and what am I, week 3 or something, 3.5. I even lowered down to 20 milligrams. I was taking 30, and I was just putting on way too much weight. I'm trying to cut, actually. Like, I want to get smaller, and yeah, but in comparison, this has made me really mean. I have not fought in years, and I almost got into 2 fights last week, and I'm thinking about fighting right now. Ugh. Anyway, so this really, like, the Winstrol didn't do that. The Winstrol really gave me a sense of well-being. Also, this killed my sex drive. Killed it. I'll even be masturbating, and I'll just lose interest in masturbating. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll throw some Rad140. So I guess everybody's out of Rad140 right now. So I had to go online and got this brand, which I figured, well, I went on eBay, and I figured that it wasn't gonna do anything, but it did. I figured it was fake, like low dose or something, but I've been taking this for, I think, 3 days or 4 days or something, and my sex drive is back, full effect, feeling good. So, but I don't know. I'll actually keep y'all updated on this, because I don't feel strong. Like when I do my push-ups, like I'm just doing push-ups, that's about it. And honestly, I put on muscle. Everything is a lot harder. And a few days ago, people was saying like, oh, look at the bodybuilder. So I don't know, a lot of people was noticing that I'm getting bigger, and people at work. So it was cool, but I didn't really get it for that. I got it for cutting, so I can feel the way I did on Winstrol, where I just, oh my God, and my sex drive was crazy on Winstrol. Crazy. So, I don't know, man. I've been thinking about it ever since, like, wanting to get back on it, but I'm not. Just throwing, this didn't really do what I wanted to do, so I'm probably going to throw this on eBay and get my money back, because I'm getting too big on it. That's not my goal. And, yeah, and I thought it was going to really help with my endurance. That was the number one thing. The endurance, like even during sex or anything, the endurance on Winstrol was crazy. I did not get tired at all. I did not. It was crazy. This, it didn't really do anything for my endurance. My strength is up. But, and I put on a lot of muscle, but I just don't feel it. I'm mean, and I'm putting on too much weight. But if you're down to put on a lot of muscle very quickly, and I started on 229, 228, but I put on about 6 or 7 pounds in 3 weeks, and nothing changed with my diet, anything like that. So I know it's muscle, because it doesn't, retain water or anything. So yeah, so if I had to pick Winnie, sadly, I was hoping this would do the same thing. And I'm thinking about upping it, but a lot of people that upped it said, nah, maybe. I'll keep you updated. I'll see. But they said 30 milligrams is like a high dose Winstrol. And low dose Winstrol gave me, I don't know what high dose would do, but I loved it at 40 milligrams, 40, 30 milligrams. So yeah, so that's my review on the two. A lot of people say it's very similar. The strength, well, the size goes to this, the muscle goes to this. Like, I ain't put on any weight with the Winstrol. So maybe the Rad has something to do with it. So I'm gonna keep taking this, and I'll probably take another bottle. I'll let you know. Y'all let me know what y'all think I should do. Maybe that'd be a more fair analysis if I run it with the Rad. So, all right, just letting y'all know my opinion. There's not a lot of information out there on it. So, yeah, this by itself was good, but the Winstrol with the Rad was way better. Later.